to my channel and into another grocery haul. If you are new here, welcome. My name is Sue. We'd love to have you as part of our family here on YouTube. And for those of you guys who keep coming back, thank you so very much. It really does mean the world to me. Today's video, all these tomatoes I just pulled out of my garden. Focus. Today's video is a Walmart grocery haul, but it's kind of a small one. I spent about $113-ish because we really didn't need much, and I plan on doing a pantry stock up next week. So we're just working with what we already have on hand mostly. I do not have any plans for any of the stuff that I bought today. We have on the menu for this week is BLTs, we have burgers, we have corn dogs and tater tots, and we have a hamburger helper on the menu this week. We have several football games, so this is just some easy stuff that we can do real quick, and it just so happens that it's stuff that I have on hand already, so that way, you know, I have more money to spend next week whenever I need to do a pantry stock up of like lunch supplies and things like that. I'll have to do a big old giant thing for next week. But for this week, we just got some random things, okay? And I'm gonna share them with you right now. Okay, so first things first, we've got some kitten cat food. We got a water and a root beer over here, and that is oyster shell for my chickens. However, I did get chicken food and dog food and cat litter all in the same grocery haul. It's just that this is the only thing that made it over here, and I'm not gonna go and get the rest of it. So just know that $113 includes dog food and chicken food and cat litter, along with these things here. We got a couple of these body armors. My kids seem to take a fancy to these body armors, and they're just a little bit better for you than soda. They do still have some sugar in them, but the majority of them are pretty good, like only 90 calories, 120 calories. So they just prefer them. Of course, you know, I work with sports kids all the time. My kids are sports kids. So I did get one root beer. Normally I would be getting 2 of those root beers because we don't like to give the kids caffeine, but I do let them choose what they want to drink at dinner time. But normally we would get 2 of those and maybe 1 of these, but because they are drinking more of these than that, we're just gonna increase this supply instead of the soda, which I'm here for. Okay, they made a decision to get a little bit healthier all on their own, and I didn't even have to do any of it. Okay, so I got some ground beef here. I actually have ground beef on hand. I just wanted to stock up on some ground beef to have in my deep freeze out in the family room. I have a deep freeze down there, which used to be a garage, but we converted the whole thing. So I do have a deep freeze down there, and I just like, I told myself that I was going to spend about $100 on this grocery haul, even though we really didn't need much. So a couple of these things I just got just to have for my freezer. You know, just because I had the extra money to spend, so I went ahead and spent it. Okay, so I got 2 things of ground beef. I got this big old container of boneless, skinless chicken thighs, and that was $11.84. I mean, you know, that's pretty good price, I would think. I mean, I don't know, we don't eat a ton of chicken, but I do like to have chicken on hand, just in case we might choose to indulge in that. I have way more beef and pork on hand than I do have chicken. Let's just put it that way. We just don't eat a ton of chicken. It's mostly because I don't like cooking it. I don't like touching it. I don't like doing any of the things to chicken. I was supposed to get the package with the little 4 donuts in it for like for morning time on the way to school, and they have like, you know, they're like that big and they got like 4 donuts in it. Turns out they substituted this for that. And they didn't send me my substitutions through text message like they normally do. They just kind of did it. So like I had on this, I had the already frozen one. I get the frozen one already frozen because it's just going into my freezer, number one, and number two, it's cheaper and it's still going into my freezer. I don't put it in my refrigerator. So they didn't have that, so they substituted this and they substituted this, and they also substituted, I got the Great Value kind of chips for the original and the cheddar, but they didn't have the Great Value. They did have it in the barbecue. So anyway, they substituted that, which I'm not mad about. What I'm frustrated about is that they didn't send it to me for me to approve, because I wouldn't have gotten this. I mean, I realize it's only like $3 or whatever, but I mean, if they would have sent me this, I would have denied this and just went without the donuts, is what I'm saying. Because those little package donuts were specific for the card ride to school. You know what I'm saying? My youngest son has decided that he no longer likes corn off the cob. So he made a big deal the last time we had corn. He didn't want to eat it. Because he says he only likes corn off the cob. And so I will make it a point to make sure that he knows that this is the kind of corn that he'll be eating for a while. Corn on the cob. Okay? So anyway, lessons, even if it's a corn on the cob. We're going to learn lessons in this house, okay? So we have some orange juice, just because my kids kind of been feeling puny, and so I want to get some vitamin C in there, in their bodies. So I got that for that purpose only. Did you hear that? That was a big old cough. You hear that? Another one. So Liam hasn't been feeling the best, which is my youngest one, and I'm sure it's because of all the germs going around school. I don't think it has anything to do with the plague or anything like that. I just think that, you know, they are passing their germs around after not being in school, and so they're going to be a little bit sickly. We got milk. I picked up these guys. Aren't these cute little tiny baby pumpkins? Anyway, I'm just going to decorate. I don't know if you can see that thing that sits on my table. I'm just going to fill it with these pumpkins here. I just thought they were super cute and little and whatnot, so I got those. My husband decided he wanted to make some muffins, so we got strawberry cheesecake here and blueberry cheesecake. He's going all in. I'm assuming he's making those muffins because he just went and picked those out himself. We got the peanut butter crackers, which is a staple in this house. Peanut butter crackers. I have some apples in my refrigerator that apparently we're having a hard time eating. So I got the caramel dip, and that for sure will get those apples eaten. I went ahead and picked these guys up. These were on sale for like 69 cents. They don't expire until like November, the middle of November. Anyway, I picked up 4 of them because they were 69 cents and I like them pretty well. I got the sliced pears, and this is the no sugar added. Yes, sir. What? You can go ahead and talk loud, it's fine.
Can I have one of these again?
Yeah, but let me finish my video and I'll make it for you.
Okay.
Alright, bye. We have sliced pears, no sugar added. We got another can of the olives, because you guys know, if you guys watch my lunchbox videos, how I've been slacking on the olive situation. Pumpkin spice rolls, we got 2 boxes of those. Again, my husband picked those out. You never go into the store with my husband. Well, what happened is I ordered groceries for grocery pickup, and then of course we forgot some things, such as the dog food and the chicken food. So I went ahead and went into the store to purchase those things and came out with this and that and this, okay? Which is usually the case. I'm sure there's something else that I came out with, but I can't think of what it is now. We got these white fudge covered Oreo bites. I thought that would be a nice treat for Liam's lunch boxes. My husband really likes these things, so I got those. We got some French onion dip because I have a bag of plain potato chips that need to be eaten. And I, of course, can't eat that because it's got onions in it, but everybody else can. We have Country Crock Original Butter. We got some bologna because we're out of it. Hamburger buns because we're going to have hamburgers, a loaf of bread. We got the processed nasty cheese, but everybody else likes that. I got some string cheese, and this is the Duo. This is the calcium stick with the yellow and white cheese twisted up together. So we'll see if the kids will even eat these. I don't know how this made it into my cart, but I guess I put it there. So we'll see if they like it. Jack requested some pepper jack cheese, so his wish is my command. Pick that up. Some milk bones for the dogs. And then we got this huge thing of blackberries. We still have plenty of grapes, apples, blueberries on hand, so I figured we'd use up the fruit that I have on hand before I buy new stuff next week with my big haul. Body wash and soap. Dish soap. I've gotten into the habit where I'm washing dishes by hand instead of using the dishwasher, so I'm going through a lot more soap than normal because, you know, there's dirty dishes around this house all the time. Anyway, so that is going to do it for this video. If you enjoyed, please hit that subscribe button before you go. I greatly appreciate it. Let me know what you guys are having for dinner this week, and also let me know if you guys just waste money like I do, because that's exactly what all of this is, mostly. Anyway, guys, we will see you next time. Until then, have a little bit of grace with yourself, and I will see you in the next video. Bye.